There's a few things that we've been called weird for when it comes to saving money. Spoiler alert, they're totally not weird. They're just minimalist. They literally save us tens of thousands of dollars every single year. They minimize our impact on the earth, our time organizing, and help move Josh and I closer towards financial independence.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here today to chat about some of the weirder ways we like to save money. Honestly, to us, these don't sound weird. They make total sense. But it's funny some of the comments we get whenever anyone else sees us doing something that's just a little bit different. We just want to share these things in the hope that someone finds comfort in knowing that they're not alone out there when all the salty sevens come out. In fact, being called weird when not wanting to buy the fancy card, the credit card debt for buying clothes that we'll never wear, or yeeting $10,000 a year on buying coffee out is quite the compliment. So, here are some of the ways we like to save money that we've been called weird for, when in reality, we're just frugal minimalists.
Number 1, we don't own a dryer. We live in Australia and we're lucky enough to line dry all of our clothes. If not outside, inside. A tumble dryer is one of the least energy efficient appliances you can own in a household. And when we did have one in our previous place that we rented, we noticed over the winter, our energy prices would skyrocket. It also drastically lowered the life of our clothes, so we had to replace them more frequently. When we moved into our new home, we decided to just not have a dryer. Instead, we have 2 fold-up, fold-down clotheslines on the outside of our house, and we also have some fold-down clotheslines in our garage. This gives us tons of space to dry our clothes, especially if the weather's a bit dodgy. Our clothes now last a whole lot longer and our energy bills are lower. We just need to plan a little more intentional so we do know when we're doing our washing, so we always have clothes on hand, but it's totally worth the money saved.
Number 2, we prepare most of our food at home rather than eating out. These days, with the cost of living skyrocketing, it's just become so expensive to eat out. Just the other month, we went out for burgers, and even though they were amazing, we're out of pocket almost $40. This was only for 2 burgers and a really small fries. We worked out when we plan our meals, cook at home and stick to it, we can feed the both of us for $40 a week each. Compare that with the burgers, it's a no-brainer.
Number 3, we take our own snacks to the movies. We don't actually go to the movies nearly as much as we used to. There's just something about cuddling up at home and watching a good movie, being able to pause when we want to pause. We also can't bring Addie to the theatre, so I love having movie nights at home and it saves us a whole lot of money. I could have 10 times as many snacks at home. The last time we had snacks at the movies, it ended up costing more than our movie tickets. It's so much cheaper to make our own popcorn at home and roast up our own chickpeas and bring them with us to the movies. Honestly, it tastes better and it's a fraction of the price.
Number 4, we invest our money in ETFs instead of spending it. Whenever possible, if we have some extra money left over after covering our main expenses, we take it and invest it into some simple ETFs, exchange traded funds. These are collections of hundreds of the top performing companies around the world, all grouped up nice and tidy into one single fund. This lets us keep our investing strategy simple and lets us diversify into hundreds of companies from around the world instead of trying to pick the winners. Rather than spending all the money we have left over, we can instead invest it so it grows over time and pays out dividends every quarter.
Number 5, we've kept our wardrobes simple. For the last couple of years, Josh and I have had really simple wardrobes and it has meant a world of difference. We have mainly block colours with very little patterns. We have blacks, whites, greys, and they are the best of the best, the favorites of the favorites, the most comfy of the comfy, and it makes getting ready in the morning just so much easier. We have more brain power, more clarity if we don't have to spend it looking at different, endless possibilities and combinations of different clothes and patterns and textures and all of that. This cuts down so much time every single day and it cuts down on our decision fatigue. We also save so much money every single season not spending it on new clothes every single time there's a new trend that comes around. It's exhausting, it's time consuming, and it's expensive.
Number 6, we don't upgrade our things until they die. As much fun as it is trying out new tech as soon as it releases, it's such a money pit upgrading your devices as soon as the next version comes out. The script for this video was written on an old laptop from 2015 that we gave a new lease on life with a speedy SSD and some free RAM that we salvaged from old laptops that bit the dust. After those affordable and free upgrades in the case of the RAM, it runs like a treat and is perfect for smashing out YouTube scripts and blog posts. Super quickly, Here are some other things we do as minimalists who enjoy being frugal.
Josh and I both share the one second-hand car. He loves driving and I hate driving, so it's a win-win for the both of us. We love spending quality time together at home, which is super affordable. We're also getting better at sussing out our local Buy Nothing group on Facebook, where it's hyper-local gift giving. It's wonderful to see if there's something that we've been looking for a while that we were going to spend money on and someone wants to give it away for free anyway. It also works amazing the other way around, where we can gift things from our own household that we no longer want and are just cluttering up our space. I've received aloe vera plants, tomato plants, a pasta maker, so many wonderful things, and it's been a great opportunity to meet the people that live around us.
So be weird, save money if you want, go forth and simplify your life.
Salty salmon, you're grumpy. And you're slightly swimming because you're salmon.